Hey, so today we are talking about the Sherlock versus Elementary fandom war that mostly occurs on Tumblr, but perhaps it occurs in the video comments of various YouTube videos. Anyway, this is going to come in 3 parts of just some quick little things that I wanted to say about the entire fandom war. So, 1. Just remember, guys, we are never going to be as big of fans as the original readers of the Sherlock Holmes stories. Because Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was so convinced by his fans after he killed off Sherlock that he brought him back and wrote more. So remember, we will never be as big of fans to be able to make something like that come back. Yeah, sure, there's the Veronica Mars Kickstarter, and there's a couple of other shows that have been able to come back, such as recently Arrested Development. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that we will be able to have this work every single time. Firefly, I'm looking at you. 2. It is perfectly okay to like Sherlock, to like Elementary, or to be like me, and to like both. Because Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman do a wonderful job as Sherlock and John. They're fantastic, and I can't deny that. However, CBS has also done a very good job with Elementary because they have Johnny Lee Miller, who is British, and Lucy Liu. And personally, I praise CBS for making Watson, 1, a female, 2, Asian, so she's a person of color, and 3, they are just bros. There is never going to be a romance between them. That has already been smashed down on the table. No romance. And I just like that they're friends, that they're work companions, exactly like John and Sherlock. So you can like both. There is nothing wrong with it. And they are both wonderful adaptations. 3, there are plenty of adaptations out there, which means Sherlock is not the greatest, and Elementary is not the evil stepchild that sometimes fandoms make it out to be. Because, honestly, there are plenty of adaptations out there. There's The Great Mouse Detective, House, and plenty of others. There was supposed to be an image here that I could not find, and I'm still researching on, and I will do an update to this video about that image. But there are plenty of adaptations of Sherlock Holmes as a character that it's pretty clear that it doesn't matter where Sherlock is taking place. Yes, Sherlock by BBC does take place in the UK. Cool, congrats, that's a very close adaptation of the original novels. And then you have Elementary, which takes place in New York. Who cares? Who gives a flying rat's ass? I think it's a really cool adaptation, actually, because all the characters are very different and they have subtle nuances, and it's awesome. And I think if you're entirely against Lucy Liu, who does a wonderful Joan Watson, because she's female and you think that Watson should be male, then I think you are a terrible person. Because you're not giving the series a try. And if you're going into it negative, then you can just screw off. Because you shouldn't go into this show negative. Do you go into every show negative? Because that's entirely wrong. You should go into Elementary just to see what it's about. Because that's what I did. I ended up enjoying it, and I love it. So anyway, that's just my thoughts on this petty fandom war. Down in the comment section below, let me know your thoughts about the Sherlock versus Elementary fandom war, or any other fandom wars that you think I should talk about in the future. So let me know below. We should start an awesome discussion about this, and hopefully end this really terrible fandom war, because I'm sick of it. Anyway, stay excellent, and don't forget to be awesome.